sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Kansas City Chiefs and the New York Jets.
Justin Tucker is set to kick off.
I just scored a low bucket.
The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
What's up, fool? As far as what?
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes.
You say what now?
Touchdown for the Jets.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway.
Oh, you need, for tight ends, you need, it got to be the 90.
He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
It ain't vertical. Is it vertical threat?
Justin Tucker for the extra point.
Yeah. Because it's vertical threat, blocking, and something else ain't for tight ends.
He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0.
Yeah, I think it's vertical threat. You don't get to the like 90.
Chiefs, nothing.
I got an early pick 6. I ain't even set my defense up yet, though. That's crazy shit.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a
bye week fucking
4-on-1 over the end line.
Leading the division smooth. Man, I'm about to after this dub I catch. Where that nickel 335 at? Need it. Chill out, brother.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. And that is
damn, he was all over that.
He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Here's a throw that's taken
what
in
I
out
just
of the
set up right
backfield.
now.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Man, user me, bruh.
After almost being intercepted.
Why he try that?
The pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th
User
down.
pick me, bro. Fuck.
On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on to punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And this will be down just on the other side
from the ball, bro. Well, last time I got down, my boy touched that shit. I just folded.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call. Now Breida on a toss left. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
Ball carrier.
2 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. Still 15 yards to go. 2nd down.
Sometimes you need a load. And don't put loading in.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Taking a shot for Samuel. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Deebo Samuel, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets get the quick strike touchdown.
Everybody claims to get it one time, but it's
Why the fuck they got Pat Mahomes out here on the field goal?
14-0.
Makes the score Jets 14, Chiefs nothing. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
You gotta get your load on.
Carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
Pick that.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he's up after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Damn.
It's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I already know that, bro.
A little bit of pressure going into the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
He need to know it.
Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
This new defense is kind of tough to get through. Maybe for him. Maybe for him.
Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it.
Blind stairs on many pairs of eyes.
You never realize that you can't see. He gets this one away. And taken right at the 35.
Niggas made mistakes.
What y'all argue about?
2 yards. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over.
Trying to flirt with fans.
3-yard line.
I keep my hand on the gun because they got me on the run.
Oh, I thought we doing something.
Free Tupac is always on his niggas, man, but at the same time, they wonder how I live with 5 shots. Niggas is hard to kill on my block.
On 1st down, here's Breida. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
Fucked up, man.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Fuck!
Laundry on the field. This is going to be
I can't make them. I got them line jumping and shit. Jumpy ass line. Bitch ass jumpy ass line I got out here, bro.
Be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
Jumpy as fuck, bruh.
The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9.
Come out. Whoa.
I want to take mine. Gangsta shit.
Now it's Breida. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage.
Couldn't get the edge, bro. Oh, Clowney over there.
He
It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
But you got screwed this week.
It's now 3rd and 10.
She nigga Reno. Right next to Chino. And I think I got it back. And do it all legal. Oh, shit.
Not shit, oh.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for
It
the
feels good
Chiefs.
to you, baby brother.
Working from the
Best
gun,
from the left
Mahomes.
side.
And he connects with Ertz. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
You ain't nothing but a motherfucking gangster party.
On 1st down, Mahomes.
No, Mahomes. Why the fuck you overthrow that, Mahomes?
Intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins.
Typical Mahomes shit. Typical Pat Mahomes shit, bro. Or bad read on me one.
Interception can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play.
Yeah, I wear that. That probably wasn't
Slowing
bad
down
read.
what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be for a long ball game. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing.
Come on, user me, bruh.
Right, you're playing to make sure.
Throwing it right to me,
though.
though.
The field again, so it's not picking up a couple of
Damn.
first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And he's going to get this from the 6 out to the 12. A pickup of 6 as they double their workspace.
Clinton.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10.
1st down, Chiefs.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. The ball comes out, and it's scooped up by the Jets.
The start of this game has me doing flashbacks and remembering when I was playing and seeing a similar start and seeing the head coach actually take a timeout and gather the whole team around him and tell everybody to get it together. Let's get some focus going here, because maybe he just sensed that maybe the whole team wasn't ready to play.
Yeah, well, they've gone interception, now fumble. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Oh!
For Smith-Schuster.
Good shit.
It's caught
I gave him
inside
that
the
straight down the
25.
fucking. Good fucking read, boy.
In for a Kansas City touchdown.
Good fucking read, boy.
Juju Smith-Schuster, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points. And that one makes it 14-7.
Is good.
Top my shit.
Makes the score Jets 14, Chiefs 7. Matt Bosher is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Only needing 2 yards on second down. They run with Breida. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, partner, I have to say they caught him in the right defense there. Nickel set. 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
This is Breida. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 now. Mahomes dancing to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of 5.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, and his first carry of the game right there, he had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well.
I shuffle them pups. Breida bouncing to the outside, bro. And he shifted that side.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
It's a loss.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. His pass caught at the 4.
That man defense gonna kill you, bro.
Touchdown, Jets. Matt Breida.
Tight end the whole goddamn way.
Number 8 on the year. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
The ball carrier.
The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
He's going to find his tight end, Boyle. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Escaping the pressure right.
Man!
His throw's going to be incomplete. Hunter
Shit, give me out my pick.
That'll bring up second down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And it's incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Aaron Jones, that time. And it's 3rd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, he'll let one go. And got his man complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones. And he'll take this one down to the 36. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
2 yards.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
And it's 3rd down.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He sets up the screen to Jones. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the 1st down. 5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to 4th down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
No.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Jets are going to get the football back.
Turnover on down.
They not let me click on my dude, bro. I don't like that shit.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. There's really no reason to change what they've been doing to this point. They've got the lead. They've looked good this first half.
I agree with you totally, and a lot of coordinators, play callers feel exactly the same way. Until you stop
Man, it's bullshit.
Why should I make any changes? But there are a few that kind of outguess themselves or try to outguess the opponent, and they try to consider what they would do to take things away and go to those plays right away. It'll be fun to watch when they get to the second half to see which way they go.
Yeah, but to this point, it certainly hasn't been broke. We'll see if they try to fix anything. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's Breida. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down. Once again, they run with Breida on 1st down. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Out of the shotgun, Breida down right around the 25.
Breida, the ball carrier.
DJ Reader there on the tackle.
Brought him down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a give to Breida. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Breida, he'll try the right side.
Right down,
and he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Matt Breida, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Matt Bosher is set to kick off.
And the Jets set to receive this 3rd quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the 2nd half. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the 2nd half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They run again with Breida. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain there, and it brings forth a 3rd and long.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd down and long.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack.
To me, the defense was looking a little gassed near the end of the first half, but they've come out of the locker room with a little extra spring in their step. Wonder what they did at halftime to get them so motivated.
I don't know, but that sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on the momentum of that play. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. A 44-yard punt. They're going to wind up losing yardage on the return, though. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10.
33-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And, Charles, they trail by 3 scores. Look, they're not completely out of this, but it's sort of go time right now.
Yeah, and they knew that coming out after halftime, it was going to take a collective effort to get back into this ball game. The defense got the stop for them, so maybe that can get things started. Now the offense has to pick their game up as well. And if they can put a score on the board, hey, they can get back in it in a hurry.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Open man is Higgins. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now Jones. Jones breaking from the contact. There he goes left side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Aaron Jones, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. That'll be complete to Breida. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
On the handoff, this is Breida. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 38. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now a give coming right is Breida. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Block the shit out of Buddy.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead.
Just that drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Going deep here for Taylor. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Juju Smith-Schuster with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead.
Extra point.
The touchdown all set up by the big play, 1 snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Tony Pollard on the return. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, that was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter.
First and 10.
They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then? You take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
1-yard line.
Back now here on EA Sports.
With the score.
It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4. Going to give this time to the tailback. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. And he'll give it here to his running back.
Yeah, we're not running
and he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
The handoff.
It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming.
That's the stupidest shit.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. He's got the hat trick. 3 touchdowns now.
Did you throw yours? Did you throw yours?
I didn't have mine. You've got yours. You've got one of those Abe Lincoln hats.
Yeah, and that stovepipe is going right out there for him. A nose for the end zone. 3rd time today. I think he deserves a tip of the cap.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll be stopped just shy of the 25 with a penalty marker down. Here's the call. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
So after the face mask, they get to start all the way up past the 35 now. He'll look to throw. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, 61 yards. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer.
For the extra point.
Well, yes, that's his 3rd touchdown catch, which is very impressive. But on the scoreboard, they're still struggling.
So safe to say that without him, my goodness, yikes, they are in major league trouble. He's doing his best to try and keep them in the game.
Matt Bosher is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Oh, come on, bro.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. Mahomes now on 1st down. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. A very strong gain of 24. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era. We think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Breida on a toss left. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another 1st down, this time on a gain of 19. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's taken down inside the 30. 10 more there and another 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
On 1st down, here's Breida. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He'll have a 1st down.
No, I hope it's not a fucking hold.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. On 2nd down, a run with Breida. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a 1st down. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets will extend their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a 1st down.
1st down, Kansas City.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Here's Jones. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Back to throw now on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, but it looks like the Chiefs are going to get it back. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's third down.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
So the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. And that will be incomplete. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense is going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Man,
Smith-Schuster, it's complete.
He just killed him on the edge, bro.
Takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, 44 yards. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded near the back of the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
53 is the mark. 53. Check 53. Target.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now a toss play is Breida. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
He was brought down.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Runs through the contact. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
33-yard line.
Yes, sir, Skitch.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. Oh, and now some space to operate. And down to the 11. A big play there on the catch and run. 56 yards. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. And this is caught out for a late touchdown. So hold everything.
Might come back and beat my goddamn ass.
Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for 1 here and save the possible 2-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for 2 here and you don't get it,
I'm up 9 with a minute left.
Yeah. Now you wonder why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
I ain't gonna count the second half. I just been trying to get the ball back and get rushing yards, bro. You better tighten the fuck up.
So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally.
Get the ball and run back to my end kick.
And the Jets have got it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have an onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's 1 timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
A handoff to Breida to begin the drive. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game.
37-yard line.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. This is Breida, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Breida. Frank Clark there on the stop. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
On 3rd down, a run for Breida. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
He was brought down by Chris.
With 280 cheap.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
With 280 with
50-yard line.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.
What?
On offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Jets, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, things aren't looking good. It'll be an 0-5 start. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host the Cleveland Browns. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, for your Mac teacher. Oh, damn. She on your ass. Oh, God, they clean that shit. I smell this shit. I'm off my shit. Ready, who you finna play? For who?
Cheek. That was a dumbass question. Come on there, man. They can't stop this secret.